All right, let's read about it. Worry, worry, wail, and the classroom jitters. The worry, worry, wail, and the classroom jitters. Deborah Deason, pictures by Isidre Monet. Farris Strauss, Girox, New York. If you think you know the answer, go ahead and raise your fin. Whenever Willa heard these words, her worries would begin. Every time Willa the whale heard these words, then she would begin to worry. She would start asking herself question. What would I do? Do I know the answer? Why do I not know the answer? She was always worried about what she doesn't know and what she does know. The answer might be in me, but I always take too long. And what if they all stare at me? I know I'll get it wrong. So every time she hears a question about if you know what or you know how to answer anything, she'll always be worried if she knew how to answer the question. She shrank down small and wished to be somewhere else instead. When her teacher's eyes encouraged her, she quickly shook her head. No, she didn't want to answer. Her teacher didn't call on her, not today. But when circle time was wrapping up, she heard her teacher say, it isn't always easy to share the things we know, but ideas, thoughts, and questions are the way we learn and grow. That's true. If you have a question and you like to know the answer, don't be afraid to ask. Put your hand up and ask the question. Just ask the question. Okay? All right. Let's proceed. Back home when school was over, Willa talked to mom and dad. I'm scared when I'm called on. I get quivery and sad. Her parents held and hugged her. That's a very common feeling. But with time, you can befriend it so it doesn't leave you reeling. So you see, they're trying to comfort her. They're trying to let her understand that it's okay to feel the way she's feeling. Just, try to, work through it. They sat down on the carpet. We can practice what to do. Willa, you're the teacher. Oh, yay, I'll call on you. First, Willa took attendance. Then after that was done, she said, Mom, are you ready? What is 1 plus 1? She was afraid to ask. Mom began to answer. Then she stopped. Then she froze. She took a deep, calming breath to help her feel composed. I know the answer, but my thoughts swam away. Can I have some time to find it? Would a pause be okay? See, her mom is actually teaching her how to answer questions and what to do when she feels like she's on the spot. Yeah. Baba, do you feel like you're sometimes on the spot when you have to answer questions as well? Move back a little bit. Do you feel like you have to, do you feel nervous sometimes when you have to answer questions? Okay, what about you, Dagger? Do you feel nervous when you have to answer questions? We all do sometimes. Of course, said Teacher Willa. The answer's in Mom's head. Just needed time to settle. In the meantime, Willa said, it isn't always easy to share the things we know, but ideas, thoughts, and questions are the way we learn and say grow. In the gentle space provided, Mom remembered what she knew. Eureka! She said happily. The answer is 2. That's right, said Teacher Willa. Mom's turn was now complete. Next, Dad, here is your question. What did dinosaurs eat? Dad looked a bit uncertain. His tail may have slumped. Then he smiled and admitted, I'm a little bit stumped. My answer's only partial and it might not be the best. If I tell you my ideas, will you help me learn the rest? Yeah, of course. Of course, said Teacher Willa. Dino history was immense. Exploring it together, though, would help it all make sense. It isn't always easy to share the things we know, but ideas, thoughts, and questions are the way we learn and say grow. Say grow. Mm-hmm. Oh, Dad told her what he knew and the questions that he had. The three of them did research. Dino facts made them glad. When practice class was finished, Willa students felt prepared. We learned a lot, Willa. Me too, she declared. See, when you are teaching, not only are you teaching what to know, but you also teaching what you will learn to know for the future. The next day on her way to school, Willa felt less worried. Her strategies would help if getting called on left her flurried. See, this is a school submarine. I'll take the time I need if my thoughts all swim away. And if I'm wrong about the answer, I'll remember that's okay. It isn't always easy to share the things I know, but ideas, thoughts, and questions are the way I learn and say grow. Say grow. Nice. Circle time was starting. They were ready to begin. Her teacher asked a question. And Willa raised her fin. Yay! I know the answer. The end. Say good job, Willa. Say good job.
Good job.
Nice. All right.